I've conquered all the chippies. I'm never gonna stop. Chips and peas and gravy. I ate the fucking lot. Pepperoni pizza and chicken vindaloo. I'm a big fat bastard 'cause I love my fucking food. So anyway, with that out of the way, so did you know that this game has a co-op? I didn't know that until like just a day ago. Here we've been sitting here for like an hour and a half and I just now found out that you can do co-op in this game. Isn't that embarrassing? How embarrassing. So what do we got here? Windland. Where did I get the pig costume from? That wasn't in the... Oh. That was violent. A pig getting chopped up by a fan. How's that pig gonna rescue that goat in the water now? Did you ever see that video? Goat in the water. Goat in the water. Probably not. So there we go. Sheep costume, I guess. And if sheep are known for one thing, it's floating up into the air. Remember that episode of Shaun the Sheep when he just flew off into the horizon? Whatever. Now that guy looks like a Redditor, doesn't he? Fuck him. He looks like the type of person who goes on our Nintendo Switch and says, "Why can't Nintendo just give us what we want?" Fuck anybody who goes there in general. I say that every episode, though. I need new material is what I need. What do we got here? Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. No, that's the wrong 16-bit era mascot. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised that they were allowed to use the name Aero the Acrobat. I'm assuming hundreds, if not thousands, of other Let's Players have already said this, but I mean, the name's already taken! How did they get away with such a thing? Well, who owns Aero the Acrobat anyway? Probably just some plump man who lives out in a shack in the woods. Not even a company. So those foxes that disappeared moments ago, those give you the FoxBox power-up. The power-up that lets you watch a TV from that programming block from the early 2000s, FoxBox. Remember that? They had the FoxBox DVD that they sent out to all their customers, and I didn't even get to see it until like 6 months later because my parents got to it first in the mail and they just took it and hid it for some reason. Okay, that costume, now we know the limitations of Aero the Acrobat, but anyway, yeah. My parents got to the FoxBox DVD before I could, and they just took it and hid it for like 6 months, and so I didn't get to see all those cool promos for FoxBox shows, like Ultimate Muscle and Kirby Right Back at You. And those are the only two I really remember, to be honest. I probably still got the DVD somewhere, probably all scratched up though. How much do you think the FoxBox DVD would be worth on eBay if you were to sell it? I think I really only saw it that one time. I mean, there really wasn't anything of value in there, and I feel like, maybe I'm just misremembering, but I feel like they had some kind of bonus feature on the DVD that was like an opera song about the FoxBox programming block, and it was like, Finding FoxBox. That sounds like something that would happen, but then at the same time, it's so ridiculous that you wonder, was that real? I mean, everything on one of those DVDs was planned. I doubt, like, that was just some rogue intern who wanted to practice his opera singing. Somebody in a boardroom had to go to a group of people and say, I want to sing the name of this programming block in an opera style in this promotional DVD. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers the gist of what the FoxBox DVD was about. Not that anybody cares. No costumes that are of use. Let's just look around at these silhouettes and see if there's anything else. I went by too fast. I was going to try and pick him out based on the silhouette. We might be able to do something useful with the Swordy Slashy McGee. Just for the sake of having offensive moves. Because not every costume does damage. What were you thinking, Yuji Naka? What if some of the costumes did not do damage? Isn't Yuji Naka Japanese? Why did he sound like that in the hypothetical? He sounded like the fat chippy man. I've conquered all the chippies. I'm never... Okay, no, I'm not gonna do it a second time. Once was enough. So a lot of these fans don't really have to have a purpose. They just push you up, but it doesn't lead to anywhere. There's no reason. What is the reason? Why are you putting people through this? So we've got wind-themed baddies, as it were. That's not surprising, though. I mean, it would be weird if it wasn't. Since every level of this game is themed after an element. We had the water level and now the wind level, and by the time we finish them all, we'll get to summon Captain Planet. Remember Captain Planet? Of course you do, everybody does. Earth, fire, wind, water, syphilis. By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. And then there was that Funny or Die skit where Don Cheadle was Captain Planet. Yeah, I think that one would definitely fall into the die category, that there was nothing of value in there. Does anybody actually, unironically go on funnyordie.com to try and find new and interesting videos? Why go anywhere other than YouTube, honestly? I don't think there's anything of value hiding out there on the internet. Okay, so we're doing this for the upteenth time. I guess there are just so many rock formations out there, we're not gonna stop till we get them all. I'm never gonna stop. How many times can I work that into this episode? As they said in Forrest Gump, sometimes there just aren't enough rocks. Or I guess in this instance there are too many of them. Okay, so he's gonna do the DBZ Spirit Ball except yellow. That was always really cool when they had to warm up to a Spirit Ball in DBZ. All the people and the plants and animals and living things had to give Goku their energy, and I'm glad I was a kid when DBZ was at the height of its popularity. It was a good time to be a youth. I think we got the bad rating on that one. Doesn't it have to be an excellent, and we just got a great? So now we don't get our funny little man statue. So this was all just an exercise in futility. What other penalties could they impose for doing the sequence wrong? Could they have a syringe shoot out of your PS5 and stick itself into your arm and give you lockjaw? That would certainly put a dent in the review scores for this game, wouldn't it? Can you imagine the reviewers, and Paul Shithead from IGN would say, "Hey everybody, this is IGN, Wonderworld gave me lockjaw." He wouldn't be able to move his lower jaw easily, and wouldn't that be something? There would almost certainly be a lawsuit under those circumstances. Look at us, we've been here for 7 whole episodes. This has been such a long and arduous experience that I hardly even remember who I am at this point. Forgetting who you are, for what you stand to gain. Just know that if you're high, it doesn't go away. But anyway, yeah, I think we've done enough of Balan Wonderworld. I mean, unless you guys want more, this kind of seems like a good stopping point. All the other Let's Players are stopping at this point too. This game is so last month. Oh my god, Becky, are you still playing this? Anywho, yeah, so we're more or less done.